Welcome to Everyday Enlightenment. I'm Claritha, and wasn't yesterday interesting? The blackout of so many social media platforms being dark across the entire world, I think made a lot of people wonder, like, what's really happening? And, as you know, collectively, we've been in this illness situation for about 16 months or so, which in part has united the planet and made us think about how the actions of a few can affect the actions of many. And side note, if you're in the United States and you're not aware of what is happening in other countries right now, because it's probably not being shared on the main channels where you may get your information, then you might want to use the interwebs and take a look. Things are not what they seem, because what is actually occurring is that we are witnessing an entire globe waking up, speaking up, reclaiming their power, and reclaiming their personal sovereignty, which I think is a beautiful thing. Because it's time. The earth herself is ready, and our human experience is about to take an exponential leap in remembering who we are as a community, and you remembering who you are and why you came here. However, we don't know exactly how this process of ascension is going to play out exactly, but know that what we have experienced last year in 2020, where we are right now in 2021, and where we're heading in 2022 is all part of this transition and transformation into what a lot of us call the golden age and living in a higher frequency on planet Earth. Because this is new territory. We don't remember being in this place, in this situation before. A lot of people are kind of freaked out. And that's a natural response when you look outside of yourself. You look at the world and it appears as a complete shit show. And maybe you're feeling differently in your body, different body sensations. Maybe you're finding yourself more sensitive to the energies outside of you or other people's moods. You may be changing your perspectives and viewpoints about things as you learn more. And maybe what you value and what your belief system is shifting. And that's okay. This is a big reset for you, for your nervous system. You're resetting yourself personally, as is everyone else, whether they are conscious of it or not. So, if you are one of those who is consciously observing yourself navigate through some of these intense shifts right now, I want to make a recommendation to help you feel like the current situation is a blessing and not a burden. And this recommendation is also perfect because it's going to help you know that things are perfectly on time for you and perfectly designed for your own awakening and ascension process, and that it's in service to you. And it's a book by, it's called Bringers of the Dawn by Barbara Marciniak. And this book was channeled from the Pleiadians, who are our heart-centered, fifth dimensional brothers and sisters from the Pleiades. And even though this information was channeled, I think, in the late 80s, it is about this now moment that we are in right now. And it will give you such a depth of understanding and compassion for what you're going through right now. And I can't recommend it enough. I found it last year in 2020, and honestly, I think it should be required reading for the entire planet right now. So it's super easy to find on Amazon. I'll put a link below. And if you're not into reading, there's actually an audio version of this book on YouTube that you can find for free. If you type into the YouTube search, Bringers of the Dawn, Barbara Marciniak, you'll be able to find it. The graphic is actually this cover, and it's almost a 3-hour audio transcript of Barbara, the channeler, the author herself, reading it. So it's great to listen to, in your meditation corner before you go to bed, if you've got to commute, if you're spending a lot of time in your car. It's just so great. And I just can't say enough great things about it. So please check it out and let me know what you think, because the truth of it is you are the bringer of the dawn. You are the bringer of light to this planet that's been in darkness for a very, very long time. So it's not necessarily an easy task, what we're doing right now, but it is part of why you're here. And the time has come to return Earth to her original state. And for us individually and as a human collective, for us to remember and reclaim the light within, and then shine that light outward, which a lot of us are doing so strongly right now. And that's the process that we are in. So I hope this helped you, and I hope you have a fantastic week.